Let's do this today. You send me your questions and I'm here to answer them. I've grouped these questions under craft, how to, money, marketing, self, and strategy and writing. I have the questions pulled up in front of me right here. So that's why I'm looking over here. What writing techniques do you use? Before I answer this question, let me clear something. I don't have a degree in creative writing. I take a lot of workshops and courses to help me get better at this. It's been 9 years almost since I started this creative pursuit. And I feel I've barely scratched the surface. And there is so much that I don't know. So I just wanted to preface with that. Now to your question. What writing techniques do you use? I feel it depends on the type of writing project that I'm doing. My non-fiction writing projects, my approach is a little different than my fiction writing projects. So right now when I'm working on my book The Rajput and I was working on the characters and setting and those things, I used One Stop Shop for Writers. They have these worksheets that help you discover your characters and what kind of setting they would be in and what motif or theme. They have a lot of these worksheets that help you discover that. The next thing that I did for this book was use Save the Cat Writes the Novel when I was working on the third draft, and I re-outlined my book using the plot points. Then I expanded those plot points and filled in the scenes using the scene card method. So that's been my approach. The next question is, how do you write dialogues between different characters? Once I have the first draft down, I'm doing self-edits or revision and rewrites. I like to listen to my draft, see if my characters, the different characters are sounding different and unique and it makes sense given the background they are from, the setting that they are in the book itself. Based on what I'm hearing, I can make notes to make changes between different characters and how they talk. That's a trick, and I highly recommend listening to your manuscript because you can catch a lot of things that you wouldn't otherwise while you're just reading your manuscript. The next question is, how do you fix plot holes? I like to lay down the main beats of my story on small pieces of paper. I don't know, yeah, you can see that right there. So I have the whole story of my book The Rajput laid out over there, and then if something is not working, I can physically move them around. There are a lot of apps that let you do exactly this within the app itself. Scrivener is one such app that lets you do that. I know there are a lot of like Storyist and all these other apps also let you do, but I'd recommend trying Plotter if you are looking for an app to help you with your plot points, because this app, the Plotter, is focused mostly for plotting purpose, and it lets you see your entire story laid out in front of you, and it also has templates which you can use while you are plotting your book. I think they have 2 weeks free trial or something like that, so check that out. The next question is, how much do you make as an author? Are you able to take care of your basic financial needs with writing? I have mentioned this in my other videos. I don't make enough from my writing right now, and I would love to, and that's what the whole pursuit is. But right now that's not the case, and I've been pretty clear about it. I have other sources of income that help me pay my bills. There are many ways to make a living from writing, and I'm in that position right now that I can make that decision of not having to work with this skill set. I have an MBA degree and I have had work experiences in finance, and with that degree I can make a living. But if I was to look at my writing and publishing career and look at it as a profit and loss kind of a thing, you would see a negative balance in there. I look at this time as a time where I'm in the trenches, where I have to put in the work, learn the ins and outs of the industry, learn how to market my book, how to produce my book, and I'm using this time to give myself enough information so that I can make the decisions that will help me be successful at this. So to sum it up, I don't make enough money from my royalties to pay my bills. The next question is writing in many anthologies worth it? Is there a strategic reason behind it? Why are you doing it? There's nothing wrong with doing anthologies. In fact, it's a very good marketing tool, but have a clear reason why you are doing it. The next question is, I too want to write a book, but don't know the procedure to write and publish. Please do a video on it. Yeah, writing a book can be hard. I just made a video about it, and it has a free workbook that will help you get a brief outline of your book to get you started. And I also use Hindi movie examples in it to help you understand how you can develop your idea into a brief outline. So I'll link that video for you. The next question is how to launch your book for free. Through Amazon, I have created a whole video around how you can use Amazon to create your book cover, format your book using their free tools, and publish it on their platform and use their marketing tools to market the book. So I'll leave the link to that video. I've written around 3,000 something quotes. I want to write a book and explain the quotes. Is that a good idea? I'd say research your market. See if there is enough readers for that book. And one way to do that is go on Amazon Marketplace and type in their search the keywords that you would use to market your book. Then see the number of books that come up, what are the ranking, if there are reviews, how many reviews those books get. That will give you a sense about what the readers are looking for and if there are readers for the kind of book that you want to write. Another way to do that is use Kindlepreneur. That's an app, a service that helps you get a lot of data for the kind of book that you're writing, but it's a paid app, so you can use that as well to figure out if there is a market for your book, and then see from there. Is it okay to do writing full-time without getting a degree? What are all the opportunities of earning from writing? What is the future of writing? Writing as a career has been around for a very long time, and it's not going away anytime soon. It's evolving and changing, and with AI entering the market, it's again going to see a shift, but it's going to be around. There is a lot of jobs available for writers. You can find a lot of job listings on apps like LinkedIn, and you'll see the kind of jobs and what are their requirements to give you a sense of what it will take you to make a full-time living from your writing career. When it comes to degree, if you have a degree in writing, you will obviously have an advantage, but it's not necessary. And it'll also depend on the type of writing you're doing, and if you want to have a job, what are the job requirements. What do authors do who are not good at marketing? Hire experts to do it, or they invest their time and learn how to market their books. Sadly, I don't know if there is a workaround. I've seen that with my own books. The books that I market and spend time learning how to market my books have seen a direct relation to the sales that comes for those books. What do you need to be a successful writer? Perseverance. I think going at it even when you know it's hard, and even if you think it's not going to have the results that you wish it'll have, but still continuing to create, you need that to be successful. Do you have any team? Right now I don't have any team. I hope I do, because there are a lot of things about creating videos that I don't like, specifically editing, and I wish I can make money from my videos, that I can hire someone who can take these things that I don't quite enjoy off my plate. How did you get the thought of being an author? And do you have any other jobs at the time, or only YouTube and writing? Right now I don't have any other job outside of writing and YouTube. How did I get the thought of being an author? I never went out thinking that I'm going to be an author. I did not even know how to be what it took to become an author. I participated in NaNoWriMo and slowly discovered this whole industry and what is indie publishing. And at the point when I started this journey, I was working, and I used it as my creative outlet. So that's how it started. Next question is how to market your book for free. If you have a KDP account, you can enroll in the KDP Select program and use the free marketing tools that they have for KDP Select members, and you can use those free marketing tools to market your book. How much time do you spend marketing your book? Not enough at the moment, but there is a reason behind it. There are certain things happening behind the scenes that I'm not sharing over here. I will in the future, because I'd love to show you what is happening, why I'm taking certain decisions, and what results I get from them, but I'm not quite there right now. I've realized that you have to have a strategic plan behind your marketing efforts. Your goal should be to get maximum results with whatever marketing budget you have. There are also phases of marketing. There'll be some active marketing, and then there'll be some passive marketing where you'll be doing things, but you'll not be overtly spending money or time marketing your book. Next question is, can you be a successful author without marketing your book? Sadly, I don't believe you can. I hope I'm wrong, and I'd love to be proven wrong. But what I have seen and what my experience shows me is that you have to market your book, because there is a lot of competition. If you don't tell people about your book, they'll never your audience will not know that you have a book. And no matter how good your book is, how well you've written is, how award-winning worthy your book is, if people don't know about your book, there's not going to be anyone buying it. So I feel marketing is important. It's always so much fun to do these Q&As. I hope you found some value in it. Do check out this next video. I think you'll like it a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.